Master of the TDS, thank you very much for this tweet. Those people who say that Disney doesn't have any influence on the show are looking pretty silly now. This is in relation to a tweet from TV Zone. Let's click on it. Hashtag Doctor Who. Russell T Davies has revealed the scene with Ruby and friends getting into the cab, and the falling snowman was a late addition, hence them filming it a year later after everything else, due to a note from Disney asking to see the Doctor sooner as a result of testing the episode. Now, I've been pretty adamant that if Disney are funding something, providing funding towards a TV program, it doesn't matter where it is in the world, then they are going to have some form of creative input, and they are going to expect at least some of it to be followed through with. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with the falling snowman, this is it on the screen right now. Now, people have been telling me, no, they're having absolutely zero creative input whatsoever. But I disagree. Yes, it does go backwards and forwards. Over the years, things have gone backwards and forwards. There have been notes given to the USA, notes given to the UK of various programs here and there that don't necessarily have any American or UK connections. It's just like we have to hand these notes backwards and forwards. But if I was someone who was investing in something, I would expect at least some of it to be followed through. So for those programs, like if I was if I was having input on a really old program, I don't know, like Will and Grace in America, for example. I know that's really old, and it's probably showing my age a little bit there. And I was providing funding for it, and I was giving input on it. I would probably expect at least a good handful of that to be followed through with. That's what I would expect. Otherwise, I would want to withdraw my funding. I wouldn't keep my funding in there for someone who's not actually going to listen to what creative input that I actually have. So, over years, things have gone backwards and forwards, and if they haven't been investing in it, then, those notes don't have to be taken on board. That's true. And whilst RTD does actually keep the main creative control, I always maintain that if Disney are having some kind of funding input, then Disney will expect that to be followed through with. And I actually quickly also typed it into Google here, just to see what it actually came up with. And here we go. The deal between Disney and the BBC is now being referred to as a co-production deal, with Disney having a creative input in the series, but the BBC and returning showrunner RTD retaining ultimate control, according to the Telegraph. So they are having creative input. Whether or not RTD follows through with it, that's another matter. But you can see it. It was reflected in the special that happened yesterday. And it's going to happen in future episodes of Doctor Who. And that's it. So go and check out Master of the TDS and just see all the tweets that he compiles together, because he does a really good job. So yeah, thank you, the Master of the TDS. You essentially just affirmed something or confirmed something that I have been talking about for quite a while, and most people have shut me down on. So thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.